Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, and we are back for our NHL 16 BGM following the Philadelphia Flyers. And yes, I know it's been a little bit of time, maybe a week or so since the last episode came out, but we got done celebrating as the Philadelphia Flyers finally, in year number 7, have won the Stanley Cup after completing a 4-game sweep over the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Finals, going a record of, I believe, 16-2 in the entire playoff run, and eventually becoming the Stanley Cup champions. So, NHL 17 is just around the corner, couple months, or not months, really only a couple more weeks away. So I'm going to try my best to get one more year done, maybe 2 if we're pushing it. But I definitely want to get one more year done with this GM mode team for sure. So we're the Cup champs. There's really not much we have to do here. Obviously we can just sim to the draft. We can do pretty quick little draft here, and then we're going to get into the re-sign stages because we have a lot of money to spend here in the re-sign stage. Upwards of like $60 million in total is what we are going to be spending here in the free agency, or not free agency, in the re-sign stage. And it looks like we did have 2 first-round picks. I was trying to think if I did have 2 first-round picks for this first round, so we can just sim to the user pick here, go number 20th, because I believe we do have 2. Yep, we have 2 first-round picks here from, I forget what the trade was, but we got the first-round pick. But whatever the case, we are looking pretty good here, and we'll probably just take the best player available, to be perfectly honest. Whoever the best player available is. So we got 4 first-rounders still left here that we can choose from. Looks like we're going to get 1 here and then maybe another later on. So we have Richard Ramos, who is a 2-way forward, 20 years old, from the ELH. We have Tyrone O'Coin from the Dell League. We have Richard Ranta from the SHL. And then we also have Cole Oliver, a 2-way forward from Shawinigan in the QMJHL. Alright, so out of all these guys, I'm liking Oliver the best, just because I think we've scouted him more, so his stats are a little bit more interesting, it seems. And plus, he looks like he has all stats like in the upper 70s, so he might be like a low 70 overall type player. Cole Oliver, a left wing 2-way forward. We've been having some pretty good 2-way forwards for us in the past. You know, let's take this guy. There's really no harm taking them. Yeah, top 9 forward. It's not that bad. So let's go to our pick here now at number 30. 10 picks later. No, I didn't want to trade the pick, game. No, thanks. I appreciate you trying to look out for me, game. But I just want to try to get this draft done as quickly as possible. Let's see. Was there any of those other guys there? Hedican, Tamander. Ooh, Tamander was pretty good. Ramos was top 6. Whitaker, O'Coin top 4. Ranta was top 9 for a grinder. Who was the other guy I was considering taking? But let's see who we can get now here with the last pick in the first round. Well, obviously, once again, we're just going to go with best projected with the best potential. So it's definitely either a sniper in Dayton or a power forward in Spiller. Let's see. Bottom 6 power forward. Roy McCauley. No, we don't want him. Logan Dayton. It's got like a lot of 80s, it seems. Yeah, let's get this guy, Logan Dayton, a sniper. Can never have not have enough snipers on the squad here. So we can go back to the first round here and check out how Logan Dayton looks. Dayton was a top 6 potential forward, not too shabby. Alright, so second round picks here, probably just 30th. Yep, just 30th. Overall, sim to this pick. And I think we'll sim the 3rd round, and then I think we will just simulate the rest of the draft, just so we can get moving a little bit more quickly here through the GM mode. But what do we got here? So playmaker, power forward, sniper, power forward, enforcer, defensive defenseman. Hickman, Nobles, Helm, Pinot, Ruodel, and Wilford. We grab up a D-man right here. We so choose. Junior Wilford, Bobby Ruodel as an enforcer type of player. That's interesting. James Pinot, power forward, looks pretty good. Jordan Helm looks pretty good. Nobles, don't know much about him. And Ronald Hickman as a playmaker. We know a little bit about him. Should we grab Hickman as a playmaker? I guess so. I think we're pretty set on defensive prospects. Yeah, let's grab a playmaker here. Who was, once again, we still don't know how these guys turned out. Hickman, bottom 6. Okay, not too bad. We have the first pick here in the 3rd round as well, so we do have back-to-back picks here. So we could grab up, actually, that defensive defenseman if we want to. Yeah, why not? Let's just grab a defenseman here. Let's grab up Wilford. And he was a 7th defenseman, so that was a shit pick. Very bad pick right there. Not great. Not great. Picked a lot of wingers, defensemen, and 1 defenseman we chose, so now we have 120th overall. Maybe I will go through the entire draft again. I don't know, because this might be my last draft. Power forward, grinder, 2-way forward, playmaker. This guy's a 5th rounder, top 9 potential. Sandlack is a grinder, center, grinder. It's not bad, but then there's also this guy here, top 9 as a power forward, Morgan Jones. I want to take Sandlack here. I'll go off the board a little bit. Top 9 exact potential. Okay. Let's see. Go to current pick. Oh, it's already out there. Sim pick. Sim to user pick. Now we just go by potential pretty much. And the best, highest potential with the best projected is basically what we're going for right now. Bottom 6s, 6 and 7s. We're in the 5th. Phew! Oh, bless me. Alright, so 6th round, Dimitrakos, sure, center. Dimitrakos, bottom 6. Okay, so we're getting the depth players right now. Going to 180 now, probably. Yeah, 180th. Once again, just going by potential, best projected. Potential best projected, Tapper probably as a power forward, or we could take Kostitsin. Well, no, I don't want to take Kostitsin. So let's give Nabokov here, offensive D-man. AHL top 2, that's still not too bad. We just decide to choose them, and then let's go to number 210 overall. Last pick of the draft, who will have the pleasure of joining this Philadelphia Flyers team here in the last pick of the draft. We are gonna go with Ekramps here. Don't know his first name. Top 6 AHL sniper. Okay. Fun. Alright, so let's go to the re-sign stage here. Let's get some of these players signed. Let's tender qualifying offers, go to contracts, and let's get this team under control. Let's see who we need to grab up. Alright, so goaltenders, Mason, Sidor, Pickard, and Vixton. So Pickard and Mace need to be signed. I mean, Pickard is 88 overall. I don't know how long that's going to stand, but Nico Vixton still wants a 2-way deal. So, you know what? I'm going to qualify you because, honestly, I really don't need you, per se, because Sidor, I think, is going to make that jump. How much is Pickard looking for? Pickard wants 3 years at $7.6 million. Is he actually, like, an 88 overall? So, he wants 3 years at 7.6. How much does Mason want? 3 years at 5.1. Alright, well, it looks like I know who I'm going to be giving a contract to here. Frickin' Pickard, dude. He is outrageously asking for a lot of money. I don't know if he actually went up to an 88 overall from winning the cup. And, you know, he actually got that really, like, huge boost. But something tells me that I'm not going to be able to afford him. Because I am definitely not giving him 7.6 when I have my new backup attendee right here, a young 21-year-old Marshall Sidor, who is a backup attendee who's only 81 right now and might get a boost before the year starts. So, Calvin, I appreciate you. You can go test free agency because that is going to be way too much money. But we'll get Mace back for 1 more year. Obviously, we're going to do... I think we're going to do 1 year with Steve Mason, pretty much. Going to cost a little bit extra. Maybe 2. Yeah, let's do 2 years because if things still don't work out and that contract's a little bit iffy, we can trade him next year. He'll be 35. He might be a nice little trade chip for a team that might want to make the playoffs if we decide to do a little bit of a rebuilding type of situation here. But let's do 2 years, 5.3. So that's what going to be 5.375. Hold on, let me just get there. So 5 and then 2, so 7. So we can go down to like 4.7. Let's get 2 years, 4.7 mil for Mace. Okay, so our goaltenders are fine. We're going to qualify that offer to Vixton. because I don't need to offer him up a deal. I could go grab somebody in free agency if I so need to choose to be it. All right, Shane Gostisbehere is up to an 87. How much do you want, Shane? 6.22 years. Holy Jesus, man, these guys want a lot of money. But you know what? If I give him a long-term deal, he wants less, and Ghost is still going pretty strong here. So what's the average contract length? Provorov is on that 5.8 for 3 years. So let's get 3 years for these. Let's try to get 3 or 4 years for Ghost. So let's try to fit a 3-year deal in there for Shane. 6.5, so that'd be 6.9. Yeah, we can lower him off by almost an entire mil, so we can knock him down to like 5.1. Let's go down to 5.1, 5.0 right there. For 3 years for Ghost, yeah, it's good. If he keeps that 87 overall, it's not bad. 5 mil, making what Provorov and Sandheim are making, around like 80, high 80. So that's not bad. Jordy Ben, we definitely don't need you. Let's see here. There's my draft picks. Sam Moran, we need Moran back. Same type of deal. All these defensemen want their big boy contracts now. You know what? 5 mil for our top. Ooh, he's top 4 now. You were top 6, and now you're back to the top 4 again, huh? Okay. Yeah. You know what? 2 year. Yeah, 4 years seems fine for Moran. Let's see. So 5 and then 3, or 5 and then. Yeah, 5 and then 2. So 7. So we can knock off 1. 4.6, I guess. Yeah. I don't like giving all these guys big boy contracts, but you know what? We got a 4.6 for Sam Moran for 4 years. That might be a little bit of a risk there, but I think that's good. All right, St. Jacques, we don't need him. Davis, Kevin Davis, do we need you? 78 overall, 25 years old, minor league top 6. Not particularly. I mean, what's my defensive prospects looking like there? Gogolev and Halischuk, one of them's down here, one of them's up here. Martins, Perez, looks like he might join the team. Burish, Bachman. Yeah, I think we can let Davis go. I think we should be good for the AHL, so we can let Davis go. Mikhail Gogolev. Now, which one is you? Gogolev were we using up here, or were we using Halischuk? We were using Halischuk, so Gogolev, let's see how much he wants. Yeah, he wants his big one contract, so we're going to qualify our offer the Gogolev. Remember, he was the guy who we were trying to trade the trade deadline. Nobody ended up, we didn't end up trading him, so you know what, we'll qualify offer. We can maybe get some draft picks in return for him. Martins we definitely want, so we can definitely qualify an offer for Gogolev. And we'll do the same thing with Martins, but not Martins. Halischuk is the guy I want. Because as you guys can see, Halischuk's defensive category isn't great, but he's a nice offensive defenseman. He's right behind Ghost. That's why our offense was good this year. And he's very cheap for our top 6 for damn sure. 2 years at 1.8, I'm perfectly fine with that. So we can knock that down to like 1.7. 1.7 for 2 years for Arthur Halischuk. That's pretty good. Tara Martins, I'm going to qualify his offer. He should want another 2 year, I would think. Or can I get you on a 1 year, 2-way, 900 max salary? If you do, that'd be nice. So that way I can move you up and down the lineup. And I think we're good there. All right, so how much cap space do we still have? 54. Well, yeah, 54 without anybody signing yet. Couturier. Okay. What happened to this guy? Oh, Jason Couturier. He was last year? Yeah, I guess so. He was last year. There's our top pick right here. Logan Dayton. Well, he was the back end pick. I think the other guy was a little bit worse. Yeah, I think he was a little bit worse. But Dayton looks to be pretty good. Logan Dayton as the sniper. The 30th overall pick, top 6 potential with 74 overall. Not too shabby. Richardson, Nicholas Aube-Kubel. What's he looking at here? I don't think he's going to make the team. So, you know what? So we can release him. Julien Gauthier. He was our depth player. Let me see. Let's qualify. How much does he want? Julien Gauthier, 1 year. Once again, I'm going to go for 1 year, $1 million for Gauthier because he was a solid depth player for us. So 1 year, $1 million for Gauthier as a depth player. Timo Meier. Timo Meier is the one guy I was considering RFAing as well, qualifying offers, because he's going to want a lot of money. Just by taking a look at him, yeah, 3.25, and I don't think I want to afford that because I do think there are going to be a little bit of overall boosts, specifically Curtis Alanko and Victor Manlow. could get some nice jumps to be up in the top 6. And this guy as well, Lindback. Did we just draft this guy? Or no? He's an RFA. Definitely not. Or was he the... He was the waiver pickup. That's right. Jorgen Lindback. That's right, from Detroit. Very good defensively as a sniper. So he's a defensive type of sniper. He's an RFA. How much does he want? He wants the 2-way contract for sure. You can definitely take that. I have no issues there. Okay, I can't qualify an offer. That's fine. We don't need to sign any of the rookies yet, just in case, or unless we want to. But we'll wait on that for right now. Cutler, Gramps, nope, nothing really too special there. There's Oliver, Riley. Okay, we don't need him. Schneider, Schneider we need. Bottom 6, 73 overall, 20 years old, as another sniper. Yeah, Jacob Schneider, you can get onto the team. That's his entry-level deal. Tyler Toffoli, 87, second-line player. I'm going to wait on Toffoli. Oscar Lindbaum, I don't think we need anymore either, because, you know, some of these rookies are just getting really good, so Lindbaum can go. Reed McDonough, qualify him. Definitely get Reed McDonough back. 3 years, 3.1. Yeah, it looks like he might be just like a solid third-line sniper, so you know what? I can get him for pretty cheap, too. If I give him like a 1-year deal at 2.5. Yeah, let's do that for Reed, just in case if he gets a nice little boost, then we could really bump up the cash there. But 2.5 for 1 year for Reed McDonough is actually fine with me. We save some money on that. And anybody else? Earl Grantham, LaBarbera, Dryden Hunt's up there. I think we're good. We don't need to sign any of these guys like I just mentioned. And then we go to the centers. Dimitrakos, Sandlak, Schoenfield. Once again, like I said, we can sign these guys if we need to. Alright, here comes the big names all throughout here. Alright, Nathan Noel. Qualify. Because he is a hell of a crazy player. 96 overall, and there it is. $11 million for Nathan Noel. Hard to say, I didn't see it coming, but I did. So we can give him the 4-year deal as the cheapest. Alright, so we get $1.5 million basically off of Nathan Noel's contract. So we take a $1.5 million off, which means we can get him down to like 9 points. What would that be? 9.8? I think we can get Noel down to 9.8 for 4 years. I think we might be able to get that done. Earl Ollie, he's 24, 2-way forward. Yeah, let's get Earl Ollie back. Magali, top 9 potential scoring forward. No, I hate that defensive category. Release. Let's get Claude Giroux back. Yeah, because he's on his good. Claude Giroux's taking a pay cut. Thank you, Claude. I appreciate that. 2 years, 34. Yeah, that's perfect for Claude. I appreciate it. Taking a pay cut too. All right, so 8 and then 4. So that would be 1.2. Yeah, that'd be 1.2 mil off of that. So what would that be? 7.4. Yeah, 7.4 mil for 2 years for Claude Giroux. Appreciate the pay cut, Claude. 7.4 for sure. Like I say, he's slowly regressing, but he had a very good year. For damn sure, he definitely deserves it. Kruger, do we get Kruger back? I think so. He'll probably want a depth player type of contract. He's 83. Yeah, 1 year at 1.75. That's perfect. Just knock that down to 1 mil. We're good. 1 year, 1 mil. Once again, Tremblay, Schoenfield, Sandlak, Dimitrakos, Strong Couturier. How much does Coots want? Second liner. It might be a third liner now, but you know what? I'm gonna hold off on Coots. I think I'm gonna hold off on Coots because I need to see what my players are here. So let's advance a day here and see what we got. Who's gonna come back? All right. So Kruger, Ollie, Mason accepted. Claude Giroux, Hallis, Chuck, McDonough, Ghosts, Lindback, Martin, Schneider, Moran, Noel. Noel accepted that offer, which is good. Gauthier. Okay. Not too bad. We got everybody who we wanted to reach out and grab. So we have $24 million still left. All right, so we have $24 million still left. Goaltending is fine because we have Mason, Side, and Sidors, our 1-2 combo for next year. Like I said, I'm not going to touch Vixton. I'm not going to touch that. Defensively, going into next year, we should have... My God, this thing on right trigger is broken again. All right, so for defense next year going in, we should have Provorov, Sanheim, Gostisbehere, Moran, Bachman, and Halischuk, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we're working for defensively. Yeah, because did somebody retire? Provorov, Sanheim, Ghost, Moran, Bachman, Halischuk. No, nobody retired. It's just weird it's not seeing Hag there anymore, I guess. Yeah, it's just weird not seeing Robert Hag there anymore. But whatever, that's our top 6 right there. Provorov, Sanheim, Gostisbehere, Moran, Bachman, and Halischuk. We're going to leave Gogolev as an RFA if anybody wants to sign him. So do it, because I will not be signing him. We have Stu? Is it Stu or am I right? Yeah, it's Stuart Burrish. Just name him Stu for short. We do have Stu Burrish as a depth player as well, so he'll be there. Tyrell Martins is our depth defenseman playing up here as well, and I think we should be good for defense. We're definitely fine for defense. All right, now we can go to all the players up here. Forwards is what we need to figure out. Forward wise. All right, so Nathan Noel, Nathan Noel, Earl Grantham, and Jacob Voracek. That's our top line. That was our top line. Second line, Claude Giroux. I'm thinking Tyler Toffoli and maybe Murray Generous. Murray Generous might get a big boost. I'm trying to see down here who is second line material. Trying to see who's second line material up here, because it's Noel, Grantham, Voracek, Giroux, Toffoli, question mark second liner. Could be Murray Generous. He could get up there. Same thing with McDonough. He could get up there as well. Meyer is definitely not coming back. Meyer is definitely an expendable part of our team because he doesn't put up the points. 33 points is not great for all 3 years that he's been here. No, he's a solid defensive type player. He had 22 points. Couturier is definitely a third line player right now, even though it's his second line. He's definitely going into the third line role because I'm thinking Giroux, Toffoli, so I definitely think Toffoli comes back. Yeah. Tyler Toffoli definitely comes back. He's going to want a lot of money. 3 years, I'm definitely giving you 2. Same thing with Claude. So 6.7, so that would be almost a mil off. So 5.8 for Toffoli for 2 years. So we'll get Tyler back. Because regular season was good and playoffs, he could be there. Now, so if that's that, it's Claude Giroux, Toffoli, and maybe Murray Generous we move up. And then third line would be McDonough, Couturier, and one of these guys down here, I would think. Maybe like Curtis Alanko, Victor Manlow. Somebody down here makes the jump up to the third line, I would think. And then fourth line, Kruger, Hunt, and somebody else. Oh, where's Wayne Moss at? Wayne Moss, yeah. Wayne Moss will be our fourth line player right there. So yeah, I think we're good. So I think we do sign Coots. Coots definitely gets signed. Coots, I don't want to give you that many years. I'm thinking like the 2-year deal is good once again. Yeah, I'm thinking the 2-year deal is what we should work with some of our forwards because those rookies are going to get better. So 2 years, 3.6, so 3 and then 1, so 4. Yeah, 3.2. That would work. 3.275 for Sean Couturier. Like I said, I'm leaving Meyer unsigned. I don't want to sign Meyer. Even though I have the money to sign him, I don't want to sign him because he's just not... I'd rather somebody sign him in free agency because I don't want him. I'll get some draft picks as compensation. There's no point to doing that for a player that we don't want. Now, let me just take a look at my rookies here and see who is playing in our AHL squad now to see if we have enough players. Yeah, let me just sort this by unsignees to see who we could sign. Remember, if you're above like a 70 or something like that, I'll sign you. O'Sullivan, Edgar O'Sullivan, that's right. Yeah, we definitely want him back, even if he's only AHL help. You know what? I'm gonna sign Dayton. Dayton could definitely play on the AHL team. 1 mil at 3 years. That's for damn sure. Bump you down to like 7.5. Schoenfield, yep, he's above 70 overall. So once again, we can get him in there. Anybody that's over 70, I'm probably just gonna sign. Yeah, Couturier, get you in there. Anybody over 70 overall, I'll sign you. You can play. Hickman, nope, top 9s. Nope, and nobody over 70 there, so those guys can wait for a little bit. And then defensemen, anybody here? Nabokov, Wigfield, or Wilford. I didn't say Wigfield, that's weird. Defensemen and then goaltenders, yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. Advance a day. All right, so it's Foley, Couturier, Schofield, Couturier, Dayton, O'Sullivan. All right, so I think we're good. Let me just double check on the contracts one more time, just to make sure we have everybody that needs to be signed who I think that wants to be signed. So let's go to position-wise centers. Everybody signed here. Sandlack, none of those guys need to be signed. None of those guys need to be signed. Meyer, we have RFA'd. He's going to go test free agency. Obviously, I could sign him. I have 17 mil left, but I want to explore some free agency opportunities. Same thing with Gogliev. And I think we're good. Vixton as well, but I'm sure Vixton would sign with our team. But that is it. So if re-signs are done, we'll take a look at what's available in free agency. And we'll test the waters out to see if we could actually improve our team a little bit. Pop-up's gonna say like, oh, you have RFAs going into free agency or something like that. Or did it not? No, it didn't. No, it did not. Well, they're gonna test, like, they're literally just gonna test free agency. Wow, the pop-ups didn't even like say anything to like, oh, you should qualify offers or anything like that. But wow, there's a lot of big names in free agency so far, it looks like. All right, so forward-wise, who do we got for the best forwards available? Leon Draisaitl, 88 overall. Charles Hudon, Timo Meier is the third best forward up there for free agency, but look at the contract that he wants. 3.925 is the salary he's looking for. Like I said, we have cap space. We have a lot of cap space available. Obviously, Meier could, reject all the offers and come back to us on the qualifying offer, which would be nice. And I would probably end up trading him anyway, but he is a restricted free agent. So if any team does want to sign him, they will have to compensate us with draft picks. And how much compensation would we get? Because if he's asking for 3.9, offer sheet would be, they would have to give us a second round pick. This year's second round pick. Yeah, they would have to give us a second round pick in order to sign Timo Meier from us. So we'll get a second round pick back for him regardless of what happens. If any team does end up signing him, that is. So, yeah, let's just run right down the forwards once again. We're looking for like a second line player. I mean, Hudon is a second line player, but he's like a two-way forward, same kind of deal as Meier. I mean, if we really wanted the money, I mean, we could splurge and sign a 26-year-old stud like Leon Draisaitl as a two-way forward, but a really good offensive side to him, I would think. Yeah, it's like 40, 50 points, but put him with two really good players. Put him next to Claude Giroux and Tyler Toffoli. Yeah, I think he'd do pretty fine on the squad. But yeah, nothing really else too spectacular. Third liners, it seems, forward-wise. Let me see prospects. Anybody with some really good potential. Robbie Fabry's up there. There's 3 top 6 guys there: Dixon, Arkhipov, and Timo Meier. But this guy would be the only good one since he's 20 years old and does have medium potential over a sniper. So that would be the only guy maybe I'd sign. And then let's check out defensemen. Let's go by overall first. So Rasmus Ristolainen, 92. I mean, that's a top 2 defenseman. If you're looking for it right there, Risto, he's definitely got the stuff to be a top 2. Definitely has the stuff to be a top 2. Once again, we have the money. We could definitely splurge and make our defense really good. But if we're just looking to upgrade the team, depth players are nice. Strawman, Weirkoch, Dilling, Mikhail Gogliev is up there as well. He's asking for 2.1, so that would be, I think, that'd be a third round pick, because I think it has to be above 2.9 in order for it to be I think it has to be between 2.9 and like 4 point something for a second round pick. So that'd be a third round pick for Gogliev. But once again, judging by Gogliev's stats, I really don't see the need to sign him. He's good defensive awareness, yeah, but his discipline's not great, and his shooting category is kind of all over the place. He has good passing. He's a physical type of player. 5'11" as a defenseman is not something really, in my opinion, works out all too well. But Risto's up there. We have 3 top 4s that are up there. 21-year-olds with 75 overall and a 23. But I think he's a restricted free agent. And then goaltenders, any prospect. The goaltenders, Patan, 22. French starter, 21. And then best goaltenders we have here is Calvin Pickard, who's 86 overall, but he's asking for 7.2 mil. My God, Pickard. My God, Pickard. That third round pick, man. That third round pick, 7.225. Is that what his? I guess his morale might be down for like being released, but yeah, his overall is gonna be pretty good. And there's three. He wants 3 years, and there is a team interested in him. That team will not be us. No way. I'm not paying you 7 mil. No way. When I have a really good franchise type of goaltender, elite potential goaltender in the back, not gonna be paying that much. So you guys see what's available in free agency. I'll show you guys our team that we have right now, just as a reminder. So if I go to contracts, just show you guys what the contract situation does look like here, depth chart wise. So for our center core coming into next year, looks like we're gonna have Nathan Noel as first center, Claude Giroux second center, Couturier third center, and then Kruger as fourth center. Wingers, looks like we're gonna have Voracek as line 1 left wing. We're gonna have Earl Grantham as line 1 left wing. And then if we go back to main roster, Tyler Toffoli will be second line winger. And then we gotta wait to see on some of these upgrades for our players to see maybe McDonough becomes second line left wing to play alongside of Claude Giroux. Maybe some of these other players get pretty good. Murray Jenners maybe will get a boost. Curtis Lalonko, Victor Manlow maybe. We'll see what happens with those guys. But those are probably all our third line players in there as well. Wayne Moss will be a fourth line. Dryden Hunt might be somewhere on the squad. I don't know why Edgar O'Sullivan's on there, but defensively we definitely are set. Provorov, Sanheim, Gostisbehere, Moran, Bachman, and Halishchuk. That's our defensive core without any questions. And then Steve Mason and Marshall Sydor are the 2 goaltenders going into this year. So that's what our offense, our depth chart looks like pretty much. So we have to see exactly what we could possibly do for free agency here to improve the team. We have $17 million worth of cap space pending qualifying offers on Timo Meier and Mikhail Gugliev. If they decide to take our qualifying offers, then obviously we'll get knocked down to like 12, 13, $14 million, which is still a lot. We can definitely go out and sign like a Leon Draisaitl or like a Rasmus Ristolainen if we so choose. But I want to get some suggestions from you guys and see what we can do to improve this Flyers team. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Leave your suggestions down below, and we'll take it from there next time.